You guys probably aren't aware, but I hate shopping for groceries and I hate cooking. So this week's sponsor, Factor, takes care of both of those problems for me. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. So if you'd like to try out some of their delicious meals, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code MATT50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. What's great about Factor is I can just grab a meal from the fridge, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and it's cooked and ready to go and delicious. And they have a ton of choices. Now I do enjoy takeout, but takeout is costly and it's not nutritious or healthy. Factor is cheaper than takeout and the meals are ready faster than a restaurant delivery. Just 2 minutes exact. The one that I tried here, the Indian butter chicken, was absolutely delicious and I couldn't believe it just came out of a microwave in 2 minutes. It tasted like a home cooked meal. Now I've used HelloFresh in the past, which I absolutely love. That's delicious food as well. Factor is now owned by HelloFresh. So if you want the same quality meal as HelloFresh, but you don't want to do all the prep work and cooking, Factor's the one to go to. Just pull it out of the fridge, put it in the microwave or the oven, and you're good to go. I'm a pretty busy guy, so all the time that Factor saves by having meals ready to go and I can eat them in 2 minutes is the absolute best part about it for me. I love that. You guys won't be disappointed by trying Factor. Yeah, that's very good. And to do so, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code MATT50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. In the last video you guys saw, I finally got this thing running and driving correctly all around. It's running so good! No more boost leaks, no more vacuum leaks, no more idle problems. All working flawlessly as intended, except for the evac probe. We did gain a check engine light. If it's the usual, it's going to be evap or something O2 sensor related. And it's the same, the evap system vent control circuit, P0446. So I didn't know if that was related to the boost or a vacuum leak. So I'm gonna have to dive back into that. That's a problem for another day. Today's about fun modifications and worthwhile modifications. You see the exhaust I have sitting back there. It's an absolutely beautiful piece from JC Hutch. Here's his Instagram. He makes all sorts of awesome parts for all sorts of different cars. I mean, he's helping the Scrapyard Life boys. Viper V10 swap, a Nissan 240. Like, he makes beautiful exhaust, intakes, turbo stuff. So hit him up if you need some custom work done. I'm hoping to work with him in the future, maybe on the LS1 E36. But we have his beautiful exhaust for the Porsche, and that's what's getting installed today, right now, actually. If you're wondering why I'm putting this exhaust on when I already replaced the Fab Speed exhaust with the Top Speed Titanium X-Pipe straight pipe exhaust, for a couple of reasons. I absolutely love the exhaust that's on it. It's missing tips, and the Top Speed exhaust is made for factory tips, and I hate factory tips. So then I started exploring, well, custom tips, do I buy like these expensive aftermarket ones, yada yada yada. And then I thought, why don't I just go with the new exhaust with these beautiful custom tips already on it? But that's not the main reason. The main reason is the exhaust that's on it now is completely straight piped with an X, so it sounds amazing. Tons of turbo noise. Tons of whistle. Tons of great sounds from this engine. However, just a touch too loud for my taste. Well, there's definitely drone. It's worse than the last exhaust. Let's see what the decibel reader says. Oh mercy. Yeah, we're in the 90s now. The old one was like 85. One of my goals with this car was to have a really nice daily driver, and the exhaust that's on it right now is just a little too loud for those goals with the drone, etc. I want to be able to go on highway trips with this and be able to speak inside. So The new exhaust has, correct me if I'm saying this wrong, Helmholtz tubes or resonators. So that's supposed to eliminate drone. Still a very similar style exhaust. X-pipe has little resonators on there, plus the Helmholtz tubes, straight pipe. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to get it installed. The last video you saw actually just ended about 5 minutes ago. So I'm waiting for the car to cool down a little bit. I'm gonna get it up on the quick jacks, let it cool down, pull the old exhaust off, put this exhaust on. Shouldn't take too long, and then we'll go for a drive. And yep, everything is super hot in here still, so that's great. This should be fun. Now while we patiently wait for the old exhaust to cool down, let's watch Josh actually create this exhaust. He was nice enough to record and send me video footage of him actually making this exhaust, which is awesome. I know you guys will enjoy it because I really enjoy it. Now, luckily and thankfully, one of the great things about titanium is just how fast it cools down. Because the engine's still pretty freaking piping hot, but the exhaust is nice and cool. And this exhaust is beautiful. Look at the bluing. It looks so good. But it's gonna go bye-bye just for something a little more quiet for my old man ears. Seriously, if you guys are looking for a super lightweight, affordable exhaust and you want your car to sound like a race car, this is the way to go. This thing is so light, just a touch too loud for me. I'm going to try to make it easy on myself and just install the down pipes first, and then I think I'll hoist that all together as a unit and just put 2 V-bands on, and then it's that easy. The one part about Porsches that I like is just exhaust, turbo, all that stuff is super easy compared to most cars. Oh, sorry about straight up crotch view there. It was not intentional. Down pipes and O2 sensors are on, all 4 of them. Turbo, heat shields, all that stuff. It's good to go. That's all fully bolted down. Now I'm going to take the tips off just so I don't have to worry about bashing them up or bashing up the paint on the bumper. And then I'm going to hoist the whole thing up there. 2 V-bands, that'll be done. Throw the tips on, 2 V-bands, completely done. We're already almost done. Took me a minute to figure out why this exhaust wasn't lining up correctly. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got the freaking exhaust flipped the wrong way. Freaking genius. I am. I am very smart, if you guys didn't know that. I was gonna say, something doesn't seem quite right here. Now I know why. I'm an idiot. Stay. The fitment of this exhaust was excellent, but I did loosen up a couple of the inside clamps just to make sure it all lined up perfectly, which it did. Wow, it's hot under there. All that's left now is the tips. The exhaust bolted up basically perfectly. I loosened 2 V-band clamps. I needed like a 1/4 inch of adjustment. Tightened the outer V-band clamps on the down pipes, then tighten the inner V-band clamps, and it's all money. So let's finally put some exhaust tips on the 996. I know you guys have been dying to see this. As have I. Not sure which side goes to which. Oh yes, this is the one. That looks so good. Holy Hanukkah. That's just amazing, guys. Best looking 996 tips out there, hands down. Wow. And the fitment is superb. I'm gonna call that good. Tighten her up. Wow, just absolutely beautiful looking tips. As usual, gotta give it the old wipe down, get all my nasty dirty fingerprints on there so it doesn't ruin the beautiful stainless steel finish. I'm really excited to fire this thing up. I just got to get it down and send it. I'm actually more excited to drive it and see what the drone is like inside. I can't get over the tips. The tips look so good. I gotta go wash up and change, then time for a drive. First drive with the new exhaust. I feel like so much has happened in the last few days. Like, I fixed the idle, I fixed the boost leaks. It's making more power than ever. Now it's got a new exhaust. This is freaking awesome. It is indeed quieter so far, but from what I can hear, it still sounds amazing. I should do some windows up testing, huh? Oh wow, so much better in here, but I can still hear the exhaust. That sounds pretty mean. Some little crackles and pops, but not too many. From inside street driving, checks all the boxes. I gotta go on the highway and see, well, if there's any drone. So good. 80 and 6th. I mean 65 and 6th. That's so much better. But I mean, that's like perfect. I can talk in here normally. Outstanding. Exhaust, absolutely perfect. One more test just to confirm. Idle, low 60s. Like I said, a big reason for getting this exhaust was to tone down the highway drone. And I definitely accomplished that because this was under 80 decibels. Here's the old exhaust, and it was averaging closer to 90, if not a little higher, on the highway. It was not great. Oh, mercy. Yeah, we're in the 90s now. The old one was like 85. I was feeling good about how well the car's been running lately, plus the new exhaust, so I decided to go to the local Porsche dealership. They were having a 75th anniversary little car show. So I went there, checked out some cool cars. They also had a GT4 RS, which was awesome to see in person. And then there was a really cool older gentleman who drove this GT3, and he autocrosses it like all over the place. And he said he's pretty competitive. Lots of good stuff there, and of course there was a really nice, clean, stock 996 turbo in all black. I assume it was a customer car that was probably in for service. I pulled it in again. I didn't back in. That means work is complete once again. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the new exhaust versus the old exhaust. They are a good bit different, but this is much better suited for daily driving. Big thanks to Josh Hutchins. You can check him out. I'll have his Instagram here or here. I've had it up a couple times. You guys know the deal. Until next time, thanks for watching.